Okay, you guys, so this morning I took Noah to school. I haven't been able to take him to school in a while, so I was really happy about that. I opened up the garage door and I'm getting him in the car. And I don't know what it is, but I have like an eye for things that are moving that are small. Um, because I have a fear of like little animals and little creatures. So I can see it even if I'm looking straight ahead, I'm going to see something. And I saw something moving as the garage was coming open. And so I get Noah into the car and he saw me looking at something and he said, "What is it, mommy?" And I said, "Oh, nothing. Just get in the car." And I buckle him in. He said, "Well, was it a fly?" And I said, "Yeah, it was probably just a fly." But I knew it wasn't a fly. So I get him buckled in and I walk out to the edge of the driveway, or the garage rather, not the driveway, the garage. So right where the garage door comes open. And I was viciously attacked by a frog. And I almost started crying. He was there. He was trying to blend in with the ground. And he was right where if I was not paying attention, I wouldn't have seen him and I would have ran him over. He was like lined up with the tires of my truck. But although I don't like him, I did not want to run him over and kill him. Why? Because he's God's creature. And then also, I didn't want to see the blood and the guts and potentially hear a sound. I didn't want any of that. So I did what most people would do. Some people might do. I don't know. But I did it. I went back in the house and I told my husband as he's holding our hollering baby girl, "There is a frog outside and I need you to go and address him." And he's like, "Well, where is it at?" I said, "Well, it's outside, but it's right in front of my truck. So if I pull out, I'm going to run him over and I don't want that. I don't want that." So he hands me the hollering baby. I'll take the hollering baby over this frog. So my husband goes out there and looks for the frog. The frog is missing. So now I don't know if he's inside or outside or wherever he's at. So now I'm freaking out because I don't know where he's at. I should have just ran him over, right? No, I would have felt guilty. But a part of me feels like I should have just ran him over and at least I know where he's at. He's in froggy heaven or something, depending on what kind of frog he was and if he dedicated his life to Christ. But I don't know where he was. I don't know where he is. And so I pulled out of the garage and I just said, you know what, my husband told me, hey, maybe he just hopped along, went about his business. So I said, well, I hope he did. So I stood out there for a minute and I looked, didn't see him. So I'm pulling out and I look behind me in the rearview mirror and I see my husband squatting down. Remind you now, he's holding our baby. So he's squatting down. And I opened up the door and I said, "Do you see him?" He said, "Yeah, he's over here. He's inside the garage." He's inside the garage. So now I have to watch my back going into my house. I said, "You know what? Let's just sell the house. I mean, we can move somewhere else. The house is very nice, 3 bedrooms. He can hop from room to room. He can invite whoever he wants to over. He can keep the house. I cannot do it. Now I'm going to be paranoid every time I go into the garage." And he said, "Well, I'm going to try to get him. Take the baby in the house. Take the baby. Don't you let that baby hop. That frog, if the frog hops on my baby, we're going to have a problem." So he did take the baby in the house. I don't know if he caught him yet because I'm still not home yet. But I pray that he caught him and that he will not attack any other residents in our area, and that my husband washed his hands. I'm terrified because I don't like that kind of stuff. But I just thought that I would share that with you guys because this may help somebody, or maybe somebody can help me. How do I catch a frog? Because he could be anywhere now. What if he dies? Will he smell? I mean, like, he just needs to go. Either he needs to buy the house from us or he needs to just go. Like, he has to make a choice today.